Okay, so very good morning, students. Welcome back to our online class for today. So today is Tuesday, and okay, everyone, how are you today, everyone? Alright, so teacher believe that you guys are fine, and teacher too. Alright, students, so for this first section, teacher would like to sum up what we have learned so far about conditional sentences. Okay, so everyone, how many types of conditional sentences have we learned? Who can tell me? Okay, so teacher believes that right now most of the students still remember about that, and some of the students still serious. Okay, still have many questions about the conditional sentence. So today, teacher will sum up what we have learned about conditional sentence again to make sure that you can catch up with the to make sure that you can use conditional sentences in the sentence. Okay, very good. So let's see the contents that we are going to learn with this session. Okay, so everyone, here are the contents, and the first we are going to learn about we are going to know about the types of conditional sentences, and number two about the forms and usage of conditional sentences. Okay, so let's see part one altogether. Part one. Types of conditional sentences. So everyone, how many types of conditional sentences are there in English? There are? Okay, who can tell me? Okay, so can you review about something about the conditional that we have learned so far? So we have learned about zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional sentence, and third, and okay, the last is mixed. Okay, so here are the types of conditional sentences in English. Number one, zero conditional sentence. Number two, first conditional sentence. Number three, second conditional sentence. Number four, third conditional sentence. Okay. Number five, mixed conditional sentence. Alright, students, so do you still remember how to use it and about the forms of all of these conditional sentences? Okay, so let's move to part 2 altogether, then you will see and you clear about the conditional sentences in English. Let's see. So part 2, we are going to review about form and usage of conditional sentences. Okay, so number one is that zero conditional. So zero conditional, the forms of it, we use if plus present simple, comma, present simple. Okay, comma, present simple. Example: if you heat water at 100 degrees, it boils. Okay, it boils. So used, okay, to talk about things that are always true, like a scientific fact. Okay, let's see again. If you heat water at 100 degrees, it will burst. Okay, it will burst. So students, look at this. Is it true? Yeah, for sure, this is true. So this sentence is true. So we use zero conditional to talk about things that are always true, like a scientific facts. Okay, do you still remember about this, how to use zero conditional, students? Okay, so again, the form of zero conditional is that if plus present simple, comma, present simple. So with the zero conditional, we talk about the things that are always true. Okay, like a scientific fact. Okay, fact. So we just talk about something that's true. If it's true, we talk about we use zero conditional. Okay, zero conditional. Okay, next, first conditional. When do we use it? What is the form of first conditional? So let's see the form of first conditional first. If plus present simple plus simple future. Okay, simple future means we use with verb. So with the if clause, we use with present simple. Okay, present simple, and with the another clause we use simple future, means that we use with verb. So example: if it eats sunny, okay, if it's sunny, we'll go to the park. So to talk about possibilities in the present or in the future, means we talk about something that may happen, okay, that may happen in the present or in the future. Okay, again, students, so pseudo conditional we used to talk about possibilities in the present or in the future. Means that we used to talk about some things that may happen in the present and in the future. Okay? So if you want to talk about the condition or the situation in the something that will be true in the present or in the future, so you can use if. If it's sunny, okay, if it's sunny, we'll go to the park. So this is true, okay? This is true. Or we can say something will happen in the present or the future, okay? This is, we use first conditional. Next, second conditional. So let's take a look at the form of second conditional. Okay, so if plus past simple, comma, present condition. Okay, so present condition. Okay, students, so let's see. If I want $1 million, I would buy a new car. They say if I want $1 million, I would buy a new car. So students, please look at this example. Think a little bit about this. Think a little bit about the situation. Is it true or not? Okay, so yeah, for sure, this is not true, right? This is what we think about something that may happen, okay? We used to think about something that may happen. This is what we think, or imaginary situations in the present or in the future. But this is not true, okay? Again, if I want $1 million, I would buy a new car. Okay, so this is what we call imaginary, right? Imaginary actions in the present or in the future. Okay, it is what we think about, what we think or imaginary about that situation. But honestly, it won't happen. Okay, it won't happen. Look at the example again. If I want $1 million, I would buy a new car. This is not true, okay? This is not true, but just what we imagine, okay, about this condition. So, do you got this? Okay, so let's go. Next, the conditional. If plus past perfect, okay? If plus past perfect, comma, perfect condition. Mean we can say plus would plus present perfect, okay, with this form, or we can say perfect conditionals. Let's take a look at the example. If the weather had been good, we would have gone water skiing. Okay, so about what? Alright, so let's see the example. This example just about imagined situations in the past. So imagine the situation in the past we use with third conditionals. As you can see in the example, if the weather had been good, we would have gone water skiing, right? This is to talk about the action that or the condition in the past that won't happen, that didn't happen, okay, that didn't happen in the past. So sometimes we use third conditional just talk about the recreate about something that we didn't do or didn't happen in the past, right? Okay, so good, students. Let's move to the next. Okay, so mixed conditional. So with the mixed conditional, there are two forms, right? But teacher would like to review you about one form only. It's about if plus past perfect plus present condition plus present conditional. Okay, if I had to listen to your advice, I wouldn't be in the mess. We talk about what? Talk about present result of the past condition, right? We talk about the result of what we didn't do, in the past. Okay, very good. So look at this next conditional. We can say also about the recreate. Okay, the recreate, or something that we didn't do in the past and has result in the present. Okay, very good, students. So do you understand for this? Again, so zero conditional, the form of it, if plus present simple comma simple present. Sorry, look at the zero conditional. Zero conditional, if plus present simple. Okay. I just talk about things that are always true, like a scientific fixed. Okay, so first conditional, we use first conditional to talk about possibilities in the present and in the future, right? Or in the future. Second conditional, imaginary situations in the present or in the future. All right, just what we think about something. Okay, what we think about something, but that is not true. Okay, so third conditional, imagine situations in the past. So just what we think about or recreate about something in the past that we didn't do it. Okay, so this is we use third conditional. Next conditional, present result of the past. So past condition. So we can say the recreate of doing some of something that we didn't do in the past. Okay, very good, students. So any question? If you have questions, just leave your question below this video and homeroom teacher will try to answer your questions. Alright, good, students. So thank you so much for watching, and teacher hopes to see you guys on the second session. Goodbye.